The brutal war in Bosnia and Herzegovina from 1991 to 1995 left the country devastated, with more than 250,000 killed and almost half the population becoming refugees or internally displaced. The war destroyed communities and families, physically, economically, and morally. The war separated generations and devastated thousands of innocent people. St. Joseph and the Helpers charity was established in 2005, and over the past 5 years has raised over €2 million to start putting some of the pieces back together. In a country that now has over 60% unemployment and suffers with debilitating poverty, this is the story of some of the amazing projects that, with your support, the dedicated people at St. Joseph and the Helpers charity have initiated to bring hope, dignity and sustainability back to the people of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
We're now established just about 4.5 years, and we've raised in that time €2 million. That's in Ireland, the United Kingdom and in the USA. The directors of the charity pay all the running costs of the charity, so that every cent that is given to the charity goes directly to the project.
Landmines still litter the countryside of Bosnia and Herzegovina, a deadly legacy from a bitter war. With no disability benefit available to civilians, thousands of people remain maimed and disabled with little hope of intervention.
To this day, people are walking on landmines and having their limbs blown apart, and that could continue for many, many years to come.
St. Joseph and the Helpers charity support Miracles, a charity run here by Matthew Proctor that provides prosthetic limbs.
We've been making limbs since May 2009. We said, OK, we'll try and make one a week, but one a week isn't going to solve the problems of amputees in Bosnia-Herzegovina. This building is capable of doing 20 or 30 a month, but they reckon there's about 1,600 people needing limbs immediately. Samir was 8, I think, at the time, or maybe 9. It was 1993, so that was slap bang in the middle of the war, and a grenade came in, and it just took his leg off. We've been able to make Samir a new limb. It's in below the knee.
Samir is now 28,
yeah.
So he's had to wait all that time.
Yeah. He can actually run on this leg, which is amazing. So it's a good fit. Maid, in '94, age 7, stepped on a landmine, didn't know it was there, and then he lost his leg.
I got my new leg that month, and I want to say thank you to Matthew and the old people who helped me.
This workshop facility is designed to have 4 technicians. Currently we only have 1. That's because we can only afford to pay 1. So our ability to produce more limbs is purely based on finance to employ more people. Obviously, by employing people, you're helping another 4 families, let's say, and generally making a much greater inroad to the amputee need in this area as well as the whole country.
St. Luke's Home Care is a flagship project founded with the support of St. Joseph and the Helpers charity to provide medical assistance to the underprivileged in the greater Medjugorje area. Its founder, Jane Dowd, is a retired nurse from Galway.
Over the last 4 years now, she has gathered together a team. She has got 3 nurses and is about to employ a 4th nurse, medicine to people in their homes. Otherwise, they would have nobody to look after them.
I found a whole lot of very sick people, some dying of cancer without any medication, not even an aspirin, no running water, no indoor plumbing, no heat, no proper beds or bedding, clothes, underwear.
Falha nisso? Kako si? Šta je?
Eva is about 86 years of age. She lives alone. She's blind and she has never walked. And she's confined to 1 room. Eva is incontinent and covered in sores. So we strip her off, wash her, cream and treat the wounds, put some dry clothes onto her. They haven't always been washed, and strip the bed. Even though I would look on and think, my goodness, what have they got to thank God for? But that's their prayer. They're thanking God for another day and for maybe the fact that we've come and we're giving them help. This morning, Eva was weeping as we left. She wanted us to stay longer, just to talk, and she's so grateful for the visit. Somebody has come to see her. She's very, very fond of the nurse Ariana, who cares for her. Would like her to call every day, but of course that's not possible because Ariana covers 23 villages.
The nurses of St. Luke's Home Care give all they can, but resources are stretched to the limit.
Going into a home where there's no food or they haven't been able to pay the electricity bill, it's very, very difficult for us, but we have to say to them that we don't have the money, but we will inform other people and that maybe donations will come from wherever. We are totally, totally dependent on what we would call providence, people providing everything for us.